Can an idiot beat Calamity Mod's hardest difficulty, Infernum mode? Today, that is exactly what we are going to be finding out, as I, the aforementioned idiot, is going to be trying to beat it. What was that?
I please die.
No, please. It does not pierce. No. No, hi guys. No. Oh no. The what? What? No. Now, just as some ground rules, I will not be limiting myself to a specific class for this playthrough. I will be mostly using melee class though, because melee is cool. The run will end when I beat Boss Rush, the final event in Calamity Mod, consisting of heavily buffed versions of every single boss in the game. I will be using quite a few quality of life mods, such as Fargow's Mutant Mod, Louis AFK, and Ore Excavator, among others. Full mod list will be in the description. Anyway, let's hop right into the start of the playthrough. And there I was, alone, in a world full of pixels, wondering why on earth I was about to turn on Infernum mode. Thanks. I'm gonna need that good luck. It all started off pretty normally, except for this guy who fell out of the first tree I mined. I wonder how long he was up there for. Anyways, I went and mined up a bunch of trees to begin my starter house. After all, the second night hits, I'm probably cooked. After making some wooden armor to protect myself, I begin building up some houses for the NPCs. After adding a small storage room, I adventured east where I stumbled across a living tree instantly. Of course, it was already nighttime at this point because I spent too long making the house, so I get immediately attacked by a group of zombies and a wandering demon eye. But don't worry, my expert block placing skills got me right out of that situation. After looting the subpar excuse for a living wood chest, I continued east to find a decent cave, where after getting in a little bit of a quarrel with this stupid zombie... Okay, I'm fine, this is fine. Oh yes, a chest. I end up getting enough tungsten for a full set of tungsten armor and a pickaxe. But not until I went on a reckless driving spree where I ran over a jellyfish. This way. Hello. Ow. Ow. My bad. Didn't mean to run you over. I mean, that's kind of like your fault. I think he's a bit stuck. I'm not gonna lie. Seems he might be in a bit of a predicament right now. Since I now felt a little bit safer with my full tungsten armor, I set off west to hopefully find the corruption to break a shadow warp. Not for the musket, but so that a goblin army could spawn. After jumping down not one, but 2 dead-end holes, I finally found my way to a shadow warp, breaking it and promptly leaving before I had the chance to die. After making it home, I began working on some more NPC houses, as I had already run out of space for more NPCs. As I gathered more wood, I came across this sakura bud. I have no idea what it does, but it's cool I guess. After finishing the housing, I decided it was time I made my elevator and go get myself fully geared up with platinum armor. So I went ahead and crafted an instavator, building me a pretty nice hole all the way down to hell. With no more time to waste, I pop a spelunker potion and a mining potion and get to work gathering all the platinum I needed to make a full set of armor, as well as maxing out on life crystals, which I got really lucky with. From my cave expedition, I was able to find myself enough gems to create my magic storage system, as well as a bone pickaxe and a mining shaft, both of which greatly boosted my mining speed. During that trip, I also found enough demonite to craft a malace, a pretty decent yo-yo. I also found a gravitation potion allowing me to get my hands on a Star Fury, Lucky Horseshoe, and a shiny red balloon, which will be really helpful for this stage of the playthrough. Then, I made my way into the underground desert, where I stumbled across a desert shrine containing Luxor's gift, Luxor's gift, I don't know, whatever. I don't really know how good it is, but it is cool, so I'll use it for now. While I was looking through my crafting grid, as you do, I found a really overpowered accessory from Louis AFK, which boosts your mining speed by an unreal amount. I could mine stupidly fast. Like, look at this. This is pre-boss. Anyways, I decided it was time to face the Eye of Cthulhu, because how hard could it possibly be? I had great confidence that with just a little better gear, I could easily beat this boss. I went and grinded some harpies to create a sandstorm in a bottle after disappointingly finding a magic carpet in the sand temple I found right next to my house. How did I not notice the suspiciously triangular desert generation? Oh, right. I'm stupid. I forgot about that one. Anyways, you know how I said I had great confidence that I could beat this boss? Obviously, that confidence was largely misplaced, as after gathering the 6 lenses needed to craft the Eye of Cthulhu summon, and setting up my arena with campfires, heart lanterns, and bar statues, I summoned the boss. What? It was second phase already. Stop. Ow. Ow. Okay. To my absolute horror, this fight was not going nearly as well as I had hoped. So much so that I ended up dying with over 3,600 health left on the eye. Obviously, this must be a mistake. It can't be that hard. So upon respawning, I summoned the Eye of Cthulhu again at 12 AM without any potions. No, stop the music. If you couldn't tell already, I died, but I did just a tad bit better than before, with only 3,300 health remaining. What progress! Obviously, I needed better gear, so I snuggled under the covers of my bed to sleep away countless days until finally, slime starts raining from the sky. No, this is not what I wanted, but I figured it could be useful to get the slime mount, so I headed out where I began committing mass genocide on some innocent blobs raining from the sky. Yo. Damn it! I clearly didn't do enough damage. So I figured maybe the blade of grass could help win this fight. So I headed over to the underground jungle and began grinding for the necessary resources to craft the blade of grass. After countless close calls and a few disastrous mishaps. That's very useful! I eventually got my hands on the blade of grass. After crafting the King Slime summon, I tried again. And again. Nothing was working. All hope was lost. But in my moments of despair, I had another look on the wiki and found this weapon, the monstrous knives. Now, don't let this low damage fool you, because it absolutely shredded King Slime. It threw out 3 projectiles that did a decent amount of damage and healed me as well. This was the answer. After a couple more tries and getting really annoyed at this dumb ninja that kept screwing me over, I eventually took King Slime down, getting me the glorious slime mount. No. Come on. Ah. My god. Hey, no. My confidence was high after finally beating King Slime, so I took a crack at the Eye of Cthulhu again to see if my monstrous knives would do any better. And they did. Just not enough. I died with 2,400 health remaining. Damn it. Not too shabby. If only a goblin army would spawn so I could reforge and get some better accessories. I went back to bed to wait for a goblin army until finally, after 10 minutes of sleeping, a goblin army spawned. Oh my god. Finally. Oh my. Stop. My blade of grass made quick work of the army, and I headed down into the mines to hopefully spot the Goblin Tinkerer. After 20 minutes of searching, the Goblin Tinkerer was nowhere to be found. So I turned my attention to the next boss on the list, the Desert Scorch. I built an arena in the desert and summoned it in. But to no avail. I did get quite close numerous times. Nope. But it was never enough. So I went back to trying to find the Goblin Tinkerer. After an hour and a half, I finally found the Goblin Tinkerer. Finally, bro. So I went ahead and bought rocket boots and a tinkerer's workshop and began combining my accessories, and also reforged my Star Fury to legendary and my monstrous knives to godly before deciding to take on the Desert Scourge once again. Only this time, a falling star decided to make my life easier, and dropped down onto the Desert Scourge, absolutely wrecking its health, allowing me to take it down with ease. Yeah. After taking it down, I crafted up some Victide armor out of sea remains because it looked cool, and tried to fight the Eye of Cthulhu again. With some luck and my new gear and buffs, I was able to take the Eye down, granting me the Cthulhu shield. Yes! No way! Turns out this Gladiator's Locket was absolutely crazy against the Eye of Cthulhu, because every single servant you killed, it would drop an orb which would give you 10 HP each. This alone carried me through the boss. Now I had killed the Eye, the Alchemist and Brewer could now move in, and since I want the lowest prices possible to save money, I built them a nice little house next to a living tree, so I could buy their stock at lower prices. Now with a dash, I decided I wanted the Teardrop Cleaver Sword from the Eye of Cthulhu, so I summoned in the Eye again. And again. And again. And again. Until finally, on the 17th kill, I got the drop. Oh my god, finally. To my absolute dismay, I quickly realized that it sucked. At least for me, because I suck at true melee. Maybe I'm using it wrong, I have no idea. Oh well, on the bright side, I did gain a lot of money from farming the Eye, which was very useful in reforging my accessories and weapons, as well as purchasing 30 stacks of potions from the brewer for infinite buffs. After gearing up some more, I decided it was time to fight the Eater of Worlds, which would allow me to progress and get molten armor. So I headed over to the corruption where I couldn't find any orbs. I had to go looking for them, blowing up a path where I eventually found quite a few orbs. So I made my arena and broke the orbs. I used this first attempt to figure out what weapons would do the best against the boss, and after some very great testing, the monstrous knives were still on top. After a while of dodging and weaving, I died. But this first attempt actually got really close to killing the boss, so I had immense confidence that I could beat it with another try. I went back down to where I found the orbs, and found out there was only 2 left. So I went and gathered the materials to craft worm food, to summon the Eater of Worlds again. This attempt went so smoothly, with the monstrous knives dealing way too much damage for a pre-boss weapon, and my expert movement. I took the boss down with ease, boasting almost max health. With the Eater of Worlds gone, there was only a few bosses remaining till I could take on the Wall of Flesh. Determination flooded through me as I jumped down my elevator and jumped into the lava for a nice hot bath, with the added bonus of molten armor and tools. I also went and got the Bladecrest Oath Sword, which is absolutely busted. This thing does crazy damage with homing projectiles. What kind of melee weapon is this? With this weapon, I returned to the corruption to fight the Hive Mind, which I absolutely shredded with ease. This didn't drop anything of interest, but what it did allow me to do was to get Area Life, which allowed for some better weapons to take on Skeletron with. After getting the Wind Blade and the Broken Biome Blade, I headed over to the dungeon to fight Skeletron, where I proceeded to get absolutely smoked. Thankfully, I got an item that allows me to summon Skeletron at my arena, so I try again. And again. And again. Changed my bundle of balloons for Skyline Wings. Tried again. Switched weapons to the Gold Plume Spear and tried again. Owie. Owie. I needed more damage. I decided that I would defeat Queen Bee instead, so I could buy the imbuing station from the Witch Doctor, so I could craft a poison flask. Little did I know that Skeletron is apparently immune to most debuffs, so the poison flask did absolutely nothing. It's fine, I took it down in 2 attempts anyway, because the Bladecrest Oath Sword is just stupid overpowered. Upon trying Skeletron again, I came to the realization that it wasn't really damage I was lacking. It was just that I couldn't dodge his projectiles well enough because I had to focus on aiming my weapons. If only I had something homing. I also went and got the Bladecrest Oath Sword, which is absolutely busted. This thing does crazy damage with homing projectiles. Homing projectiles. Oh, that's right, the Bladecrest Oath Sword. I reattempt Skeletron, this time swapping between weapons between his different attacks, until finally, I died again. What am I doing wrong? Well, it turns out I can just use the Blade Crest Oath Sword the entire fight and win instantly, so I ended up taking him down easy peasy. Oh, I had healing. How long did I have healing for? Easy peasy. Wait, what? Why you have max health? Why did it make that noise? Oh dear. With Skeletron down, I can now fight the Slime Gods to get Statigo armor and some new weapons, namely the Knight's Edge and the Fractured Arc. So I throw myself at the Slime God and get him really low on the first attempt. Alright, here we go. Ow. Everything was going great, until... Owie. Owie, like a melody in my... What? What? Oh, come on, bro. Turns out Mr. Ebonian Paladin didn't like how cool I was and decided to run away and hide. No worries, I'll just summon him again. Why? Well, I got really close twice. It will be fine. No. Frick. Doggety the rony bony. Oh my god, bro. What the frick, bro? La. Don't leave. Thank you. Stop. What the frick? Death after death. I was getting absolutely tossed around by this boss. Each time I died, I would get more and more annoyed at this dumb boss, until finally I took it down. Now I can craft the Knight's Edge and the Fractured Arc, as well as some Statigo armor. Once again, feeling immense confidence, it was time to try building a cool house over here, because why not? Yeah, that should do it. Anyways, time to fight the Wall of Flesh. I jumped down into hell and placed 2 insta-bridges across the entire world, hopefully sufficing for this battle. I run all the way to the right, collect the Wayfinder from the weird Providence structure, and put a portal here. I then summoned the Wall of Flesh.
Humans, what have you learned?
To my surprise, I actually got really close on my first attempt, only getting screwed up by a lack of space to move once I got him low. That's just how my arena worked out. After quite a few more failed attempts, I had decided to place a couple more bridges.
Same mistakes.
Yes! I did it! And that did the trick. The Wall of Flesh was down and the world has been transitioned into hard mode. And that'll be it for this video. If you want to see part 2 and 3 of this playthrough, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Also, if there's any feedback you want to give on this video, make sure to drop it down in the comments. I will take it into account. This is my first video after all, so I have a ways to go with editing. With that, I hope you enjoyed and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!